We'll find out. So Huntress, Prout, Everett, Thurber, and Nadeau for Central Maine. For Villa Maria, Hall, Gary, Winfield, Burgess, and Anderson. We talked with Talia Burgess yesterday after the game she had, and it was a big one for Villa Maria, leading the way. "22 points for Burgess yesterday, and what a day. Proud to jump against Anderson. Villa Maria in the blue, Central Maine in the white. Villa Maria moving right to left. Central Maine left to right. 10 minutes on the first quarter clock, 30 on the shot, and off we go. The opening tap won by Villa Maria, and off we go in the first semifinal. It's Winfield. Now off to Gary. On the wing to Anderson. Bounce for Hall. Floats it up. And it's going the other way, an offensive foul on Irvani Hall. That gets the Central Maine bench into an early turnover for the Vikings. But the press will be on here as Central Maine tries to inbound it, and they turn it over. So 2 turnovers, 13 seconds in the contest this afternoon. Just after 1 o'clock here in Fayette. Villa Maria had to play a game at 10 a.m. Monday, so this is a little bit of a later start for them. Central Maine played the 2 p.m. start yesterday. Burgess, left of the lane, puts it up. Off the mark, and the long rebound pulled down by Thurber, and here comes Central Maine for the first time into the front court. Should be a fun one. Both of these teams with convincing wins yesterday. Central Maine, though, got a test from Johnson and Wales. More than Villa Maria did against Maine Machias, that's for sure. Prout almost lost it. Shot clock at 10. Central Maine did not score a field goal until, let's see, about 6 or 7 minutes into the game yesterday. Loose ball, shot clock expiring, and it's going to be a loose ball foul on Central Maine. Goes on Everett. Her first team first. Paul Bertan, the public address announcer today. Over the timeline, Villa Maria. Winfield flings it left side to Gary. On the wing to Hall. Central Maine's bench into it. With a deeper team, they dress more than Villa Maria. Jumper right of the lane, no good that time by Hall, and the rebound pulled down by Prout. She can run, and she is running. 3 ball on the way in the corner. Thurber knocks it down. 3 ball good for Natalie Thurber. And it's 3-0 Central Maine. First points of the game come 90 seconds in. Villa Maria looking for a bucket. Off to Gary. Or off to Hall down low, and it's off of Burgess and out. Jordan Wright about to check in for Villa Maria at the next whistle. Here's Prout, left of the lane, into the corner, moving the ball around. Huntress, contact there. They ruled it out of bounds. Looked like Gary could have been nabbed with a foul as Wright will come in for Villa Maria, getting a rest as Hall. So Hall was big yesterday, and she gets a rest. Also saw contributions from Jordan Wright, who just checked in, and Bianca Brown, who I'm sure we'll see soon. Thurber, a little floater in the lane, no good on the rebound. Pulled down by Gary, pushed up ahead to Burgess. Burgess into the front court. Pass down the left block, and the layup good for Anderson. 3-2 Central Maine. Proud in traffic. She's racing up the floor, and she gets fouled. That should go on Burgess. Actually, they're going to call it on Proud, a push, an offensive foul. Her first team second, back in as Hall after a very short break. And stepping over the line there was Burgess. That's a turnover. Central Maine will inbound. Thurber triggers it in. Proud, cross court Huntress. Back to Huntress on the right wing. Trying to post up down low is Nadeau, the freshman. Now Brown on the left wing takes the three. Air ball and the rebound Burgess. 7.5 to go in the first. Central Maine up 3-2. Hall the elbow, moves to her left, floats it up and knocks it in. Orvani Hall makes it 4-3 Villa Maria. Her first two. Another front court, looking for help, Everett. Nice pass, Thurber, down low to Prout. Can't hit it. Blocked away. Fine play there by just into the game, Bianca Brown. Three on the way. That one is not going to go for Kayla Winfield, and the rebound pulled down by Huntress. Into the front court, Everett. Loose ball and a foul called. As Talia Bush will come in for Villa Maria. Foul goes on Hall, her second, team second. Hall back out with two fouls, and Talia Bush is in. Central Maine basketball. Prout trying to corral it, she does. Over to Huntress on the far wing for three. She rattles it home, Kristen Huntress. 2 threes for Central Maine. They're up 6-4, 6.5 left in the first. Now quickly up the floor, Burgess taking it herself, short on the layup. Push there, trying to fire it off a Central Maine body, and it's pushed ahead by the Mustangs. Thurber right side, checks behind her after Prout. Now the three ball up on the way. That's too strong. Out of bounds after the miss from Nadeau, and it's over to Central Maine. Checking in now will be Casey Maloney and Rebecca Davila. Getting a break is Prout and Everett. That's blocked away, and a held ball. The arrow goes to Central Maine. They'll have 18 to shoot. So Davila to trigger it in. Key factor off the bench yesterday along with Maloney. This one fired back to Natalie Thurber, and right in her face, knocking her down is Winfield, who gets whistled for the foul. Her first, team third. Winfield was too much in the grill of Thurber. Shot clock at 20 for Central Maine. Nadeau. Three ball on the way. Thurber comes up well short on the rebound, pulled down by Jordan Wright. Wright pushing it up ahead. Winfield, she's fouled on the floor. Actually, they're going to call the offensive foul. Another Villa Maria turnover. Whistle that on Bush, her first. Coming back the other way, Davila for Central Maine. 5:50 left in the first. Central Maine 6 and Villa Maria 4. 2 made threes, the scoring for Central Maine. Huntress back to Davila, up top. Guarded by Brown, now back on the right wing, Huntress. Looking for help, there was Maloney, and she walked with it. Precious Adamson will check in along with Gary again for Villa Maria. We'll have immediate timeout soon. We've yet to have a stoppage. Two teams, I'm sure, looking forward to it as Villa Maria inbounds. Burgess looks ahead, fires it up ahead. It's pulled down for a second by Adamson. Now pushed back out. Another corner for three. That's an air ball. Adamson would like to have that back, and it's pulled down by Central Maine. Thurber trying to feed Maloney on the baseline. She's bumped, no call. That pass is fired out of bounds, and Central Maine turns it over. Checking in will be Chandler True, the freshman for Central Maine.
Coming in for the Mustangs, Chandler True.
Had a few buckets off the bench yesterday to True. Baseball pass up ahead. Into the front court right. Contact, and an offensive foul goes on Gary. her first, team fifth. Offensive fouls and no shots. But Central Maine is shooting the rest of this quarter. 5:08 left. They have the ball in a 2-point lead. 6-4. That pass intercepted by Gary. Left of the lane. Jumper rattled home. Give that one to Winfield. 6-6. Now Davila. Pass intercepted. Villa Maria has some momentum. Burgess with it. Burgess up ahead. Thought about the pass and she commits a foul. Maybe a walk or a foul, either way. They call the foul there on Burgess, her first. Double bonus for Central Maine. Timeout on the floor. Media timeout with 4:47 left in the first. It's Central Maine 6 of Villa Maria 6. This is the 2020 USCAA Basketball National Championships. This timeout brought to you by Auto Win Hyundai, your hometown dealer in Uniontown. They are now offering Hyundai complimentary maintenance for 3 years or 36,000 miles on your new Hyundai. Call 724-437-9999 or visit their website, AutoWinHyundai.com, for more information. Northwest Designs Inc. is the official merchandiser of the National Championships. They provide an outstanding selection of apparel that is fully customizable. Don't miss out on the memory of the 2020 Basketball National Championships. To purchase your official 2020 USCAA National Basketball Championships merchandise from Northwest Designs Inc. Visit their booth in the community center located near the food court. Teams breaking their huddle. At least Central Maine is now. Villa Maria is. Penn State Fayette Chancellor Dr. Charles Patrick here. Athletic Director Lou Zadecki in the house. And good to see for this women's D2 semifinal round game. 4:47 left in the first quarter. Central Maine 6 of Villa Maria 6. Central Maine ball. Full shot clock after the Villa Maria offensive foul. Central Maine in the double bonus. Now Davila streaking ahead. Now Brown, who's back in the game. She's right of the lane, puts up the layup, no good. That shot no good as well. That was taken by Mackenzie Baudry just into the game. Now up ahead, it's Winfield, right of the lane. She gets fouled on the floor. Push there. It'll go on Davila, her first. 13 foul for Central Maine. Checking in is Anderson for Villa Maria. She has a bucket. Inbounds goes to Anderson. Puts it up, no good on the rebound. Pulled down by the Mustangs. Davila racing ahead. The sophomore from El Paso, and bounces it out of bounds over to Villa Maria. Andrew Morong not happy, barking at his bench after that Central Maine turnover into the front court. On the bounce now between the circles, Winfield, Villa Maria ball, game tied at 6. 4 minutes left in the opening frame. Directing traffic is Winfield, now on the bounce, off to Gary. Adamson, make that Anderson, I should say, the elbow. Pass down low to Anderson, she can't finish, and the rebound grabbed by Central Maine. Baudry trying to find Davila, she does on the baseline, jumper, not the best shot, almost went in, rebound Burgess. Burgess pushing it ahead. Three ball on the way for Burgess, too strong. Rebound pulled down by Central Maine, and a bump there. That'll be a blocking foul on Villa Maria. Looks like Gary got the wind knocked out of her. Second on Gary. It's a blocking foul, so shots coming up for Eliza Brout for Central Maine. These are the first foul shots of the game with 3:24 left in the first. Game tied at 6. No twos made for Central Maine, just 2 threes. Brout, the freshman guard from New Hampshire, misses them both, and Burgess grabs the rebound. Tries to dribble through traffic into the front court finally. Baseball pass to Anderson. Now flung around to Bianca Brown. Long on the shot. And Brout grabs the rebound, and a foul called on Central Maine. Actually, they'll call that on Estella Anderson, her first for Villa Maria. Michael McCarthy not happy with that one, as Bush will check in for Villa Maria, and Everett in for Central Maine. The foul shots here for Central Maine. Abby Nadeau, the freshman. Double bonus the rest of the quarter for Central Maine. Knocks it down. Central Maine in the lead by 1. Rebound Burgess. Ball saved. And a held ball called. The arrow favors Villa Maria. Everett back in for Central Maine. .259 left in the first. Central Maine 7, Villa Maria 6. Vikings ball, the inbound Burgess. Off to right. On the near wing, gets the pick from Bush, trying to post up down low, bounce to Bush. And Bush loses the handle out of bounds. Turnovers mounting here for Villa Maria. Brout into the front court. Shot up on the way, no good. Rebound Burgess. Brout takes it away. Battles for position and lays it in. First made 2 for Central Maine. Eliza Brout makes it 9-6. Brown down low to Bush. Foul, and 2 on the way for Talia Bush. Goes on Baudry.
Central Maine fouls under 31. McKenzie would drive her first. Shooting the line, Talia Bush.
One more for Talia Bush. Offensive rebound, that's a big one for Wright. Right on the wing, off to Brown for 3. Too strong, rebound. Pulled down by Central Maine, grabbed by True. Up ahead to Thurber, Thurber to the bucket, she's fouled. That'll go on Jordan Wright. Two on the way for Natalie Thurber. Huntress in for Central Maine. .211 to go in the first. Central Maine up 2. Central Maine faithful getting into it. No shooters roll there for Thurber. She has 4. .10-7 Central Maine. There's Bush. Could have been called out of bounds there. Looked like it hit the support of the basket. Now over to Winfield, right of the lane. Shot well short, rebound Brown. On the bounce to Winfield, over to Wright on the near wing. Wright takes the three. Way off the mark, long rebound pulled down by Bush for the time being, and they say out of bounds off of Everett. Looked like Bush touched it last. 20 to shoot for Villa Maria, 1:43 left in the quarter. They may change this call. They're going to keep it though with the Vikings, not the Mustangs. Inbounds to Bush. Now Winfield gets the pick from Wright. Up top to Brown, shot clock at 11. And out of bounds. Villa Maria ball, 8 to shoot. Burgess sparking out of play, she's the trigger. Has to get it in on the bounce. Left of the lane, Right. Shot clock at 5. Shot clock at 2. They don't know about it. Launching up the 3 and hitting it. To Kayla Winfield. She has 5. Huntress to the basket. She responds. She has 5. And it's 12 to 10. Up ahead to Right. Thought about the long 2. Goes off to Winfield. Now over to Burgess. Burgess takes the long 3. She's short. The rebound pulled down by Central Maine. Thurber to the bucket. She'll lay it in. Another bucket for Thurber. She has 6. Leads the way for Central Maine. Right of the lane. Jumper. Brown knocks it down. Bianca Brown. First 2 for Brown. Now the scoring picking up. 30 seconds left in the frame. Brown. And she walked with a no basket. Gary and Davila back in. So a big play there. Villa Maria catches a break down 2, 32 seconds left. Inbounds Burgess. Over to Winfield, hit that big 3 just a few moments ago on the bounce now to Brown. Brown right side, back to Winfield, shot clock and game clock about a 1 second difference. So they can't hold for the final shot, but they can get pretty close, can Villa Maria. Up top, Winfield looks for help, shot clock at 12, game clock at 13. Throwing it up, off the back of the iron, no good is Brown, and the rebound, Central Maine. Pushed ahead to Davila, down to 4 seconds left in the quarter. Brown for 3 in the corner, can't hit it, and that's the end of 1. Entertaining first quarter of play. Leading the way is Winfield for Villa Maria and Thurber for Central Maine after 10 minutes. Second quarter on the way after this. Central Maine 14, Villa Maria 12. This is the 2020 USCAA Basketball National Championships. Jack Monick and Pick 10 Photography is the official photographer of the 2020 USCAA National Basketball Championships. Visit Jack's booth in the community center during the tournament or visit the USCAA photo store following the championships at theuscaa.com and clicking on the photo store link of the About Us section of the website. Second quarter about to start. Central Maine ball up 2. 10 minutes up, 30 seconds up, and we're good to go. And Davila will bring the ball into the front court. Up top, Davila. Nice pass down low to Everett, and a foul on the floor. Goes on Adamson. First personal for Adamson. Nice inbounds play, but the layup no good. Hard luck miss there for Everett. Coming back the other way is Winfield, and she's fouled. Goes on Prout, her second. Nadeau back in for Central Maine, freshman. Takia Gary with it. Nice pass down low. The layup no good though, and the rebound to Villa. Davila finally gets it off. Nadeau back to Davila. They're going to move the ball around over to Huntress on the far wing. She can't get the roll, and the rebound Burgess. And the foul to be called here, a push. Goes on Everett, her second. 2 for Everett, 2 for Proud. Team second of the quarter for Central Maine. Maloney will check back into the next whistle for Central Maine. They're up 2, Villa Maria ball, Gary left side. Now Winfield trying to bounce. Shot on the way, no good. Offensive rebound, put back is good. Fine play there for Precious Adamson. Her first 2, and we're tied at 14. Now on the other end, we have a foul there. Coming in late was Burgess to try to contain Huntress. That's the second on Burgess. Wright and Hall back in for Villa Maria. Huntress will shoot 2. She has 5. Junior guard from Maine, Harrison, Maine. Central Maine back in the lead. Maloney back in for Central Maine. We have a lane violation on the Vikings. That's a backbreaker after the miss, so 1 more for Huntress, trying to push the lead up to 2 early in the second. That's short, rebound over to Villa Maria. The Vikings in transition. And a palm, you rarely see that called, and it's called on Winfield. She palmed the basketball. She was racing up the floor with it, and Villa Maria turns it over again. 8:39 left in the second. Central Maine ball leading Villa Maria 15-14. Davila down low off of Maloney, and the Mustangs turn it over. Again, Villa Maria will have to break the press, and Bianca Brown does it. On the wing, Winfield off to Hall up top. Hall to her right. Now Gary in the corner. Takia Gary long on the shot, and the rebound pulled down by Nadeau. Central Maine up ahead, left side. Trying to fire it down low is Huntress, and it's picked off again. Up ahead to Bianca Brown. Brown to the bucket. She'll put it in. That's 2 for Bianca Brown. She has 4 off the bench, and more importantly, Villa Maria's up 1. Maloney, nice pass. Good ball movement again to Villa for 3. Rebound out of bounds. Central Maine with 18 to shoot. $7:53 left in the first half. Villa Maria up 1. Adamson in for Villa Maria. Thurber, Nadeau at the foul line. Villa Maria again to bring it up. Winfield encountered by Huntress. Big bump there, and we're going the other way. That foul to be called on Adamson. Her second. Another Villa Maria turnover in the form of a foul. Hall has 2, Gary with 2, Burgess with 2, and Adamson with 2 for Villa Maria in terms of personal fouls. And each team has turned the ball over quite a bit. We'll get that stat sheet at halftime to see exactly how many. Brown with a block. It's up ahead to right. Villa Maria ball up 1. Now to Hall. Hall right of the lane. Puts it off the glass. Too strong in the rebound to Thurber. Villa Maria swarming her. Maybe a timeout in order, but it's pushed ahead. Now Maloney over to Davila. Davila at the elbow. Pass into the corner. Huntress for 3. Off the back of the iron. The rebound for a time pulled down by Adamson, but she loses it out of bounds to Central Maine. Mackenzie Boudry is back in. 7 minutes left before halftime. Timeout. Villa Maria 16, Central Maine 15. This is the 2020 USCAA Basketball National Championships. The official host hotel of the 2020 USCAA Small College National Championship. Participants are staying at the beautiful Seven Springs Mountain Resort. Property features wonderful slopeside lodging options, 7 restaurants, a bowling alley, arcade, and snow tubing activities. Seven Springs Mountain Resort. Central Maine ball, 7 minutes left in the second. Villa Maria up 1. 16-15. Davila. 3 ball off the mark by Thurber. Long rebound to Huntress. Big offensive rebound there. Now Nadeau trying to feed Thurber. It's out of bounds to Villa Maria. Jordan right to bring it up. Anderson, Winfield. Hall at the foul line, no, and the rebound to Villa. Great job to corral it. Up ahead for Central Maine. To break the timeline, they do back to Davila. Fired it to Thurber on the wing. Now Thurber left of the lane. Cross-court pass to Huntress. Back to Davila. Now flung over to Huntress. Davila wide open on the wing. Has to take that shot, and she misses it, and it's out of bounds. Central Maine has 20 to shoot. Gary in for Villa Maria. Davila inbounds, fires it. 3 ball up ahead for Thurber, knocks it down. Natalie Thurber. That's her second 3. She has 9 to lead the way, and the Mustangs up 2. 18-16. Well, Southern Maine is here, along with the Beaver players. The second game, they file in. Layup no good for Anderson. The rebound to Davila. Davila takes it herself. Offensive foul. So 2 for Prout, 2 for Everett, 2 for Davila. No one has 3 yet in the game. A lot of players have 2, though, on each side. Villa Maria ball down 2. On the bounce to Brown. Brown goes baseline, left of the lane, shot no good. Maybe have to use the rim, and the rebound of the Mustangs. Bush will check into the next whistle for Villa Maria. Davila. In the corner, Nadeau now back on the wing. Thurber flings it over to Davila. Good ball movement as usual by Central Maine, left of the lane. Davila no good, rebound Brown. 5 minutes left before halftime. Central Maine up 2. Brown over to Gary on the near wing for 3. Gary short, rebound Anderson, puts it in. Anderson has 4 and the game's tied at 18. Good game as expected, and going out of bounds is Thurber. Say last touched by Villa Maria. Bush in for Villa Maria, and the freshman Sarah Mooring into the game for Central Maine. Could have been a travel call, no call. Michael McCarthy wanted it. The layup is good though for Central Maine and for Beaudry. Her first 2, she had 17 yesterday off the bench. Central Maine up 2, 3 ball on the way, short for Winfield, gets her own miss, puts it in. Winfield, she has 7, 20-20, 4:15 left in the second quarter. Now Huntress on the wing. Central Maine looks for the lead again. Touch for Mooring. Nadeau and Winfield out of bounds to Villa Maria. And Villa Maria will send in Burgess.
Back in for the Vikings, Helena Burgess.
Back in for Central Maine
Back in for the Mustangs,
is Chandler True. So True and Mooring out there. 2 players we did not see a whole lot of for Central Maine yesterday. Triggered into Brown. Brown takes it herself, can't get the shot to go, rebound. Thought it was Bush, but it's pulled down by the Mustangs. Up ahead to Huntress. Crisp ball movement again, 3 ball, no good. Tipped out on the rebound, pulled down by Brown. Off to Burgess, the Vikings look to run. 20-20, the score right now with 3.5 left. Long 2, Gary. Goes right to Central Maine. Taken away, and a foul to be called as Gary looking for the strip and score. They call the foul on Nadeau for Central Maine, her first, but Villa Maria wanted that bucket. Winfield takes it away, trying to feed Bush, it's intercepted. 3:15 left before halftime, game tied at 20. Now Nadeau on the wing, out of bounds off of Winfield. Haven't had the media timeout yet, and we will have it now, we think. Unless they took it with that 7-minute timeout, I guess they did. Central Maine basketball. 3 minutes left, game tied. Great defense there by Wright. Just takes it away, and here she comes up the other end. Right off to Brown on the near wing for 3. Bang! Bianca Brown has 7. Give the assist to Wright. Villa Maria 23-20. Looking to beat Central Maine after Central Maine beat them in the title game last year. This is a semifinal round game. Down low, contact, it's out of bounds over to Villa Maria. Pass was trying to be caught by Baudry. Elena Toole in for the first time, the sophomore from the Netherlands for Central Maine. Winfield in for Villa Maria. Winfield has 7 points in this game. Most importantly, Villa Maria's up 3. Burgess, Winfield, ball fake, back to Burgess right of the lane. Burgess puts it in. Her first two. Leads up to 5, the biggest Villa Maria lead, 25-20, 2:20 left before the break. Good game as we expected. Villa Maria now has the momentum in the lead. Mooring on the wing, shot clock down to 12. Great defense by Brown. Nice pass though down low, layup no good. Rebound Burgess, and the Vikings have the lead, and Central Maine gets nabbed with a foul. And it's double bonus time. First on Toole. Rest of this quarter, Villa Maria will shoot. Anderson back in along with Thurber. 2 on the way for Burgess. One more. Gary and Adamson will check in. Burgess has 3. 26-20 Villa Maria. Nadeau off to Huntress. Back to Nadeau. And a foul called. Goes on Gary. That's her third. Down to 1:40 left in the second quarter. Thurber with the ball at the foul line. Now long 2 on the baseline. Knocked down. Abby Nadeau has 3. 26-22 Villa Maria. See who ends with a flourish here. Pick set over the timeline. Gary. Gary lost the handle for a second, has to pass it. Handoff goes to Winfield. Poked into the backcourt by Thurber. Nice job. Shot clock at 10. Now on the wing to Gary for 3. Bad shot there, and the rebound pulled down by Jordan Wright, who takes it. Bang! Knocks it down. Jordan Wright makes it 29-22. The lead up to 7 for Villa Maria. And a quick moving second quarter, about to end. Blocked by Anderson and a foul. Her second. Brown back in for Villa Maria. 2 shots upcoming for Central Maine. That'll be Chandler True, the freshman. Should try to get in the stat sheet. 7-point lead for Villa Maria now with 47 seconds left in the second. One more. True has 1. 6-point game. 29-23 Villa Maria. Pass intercepted. Fine play by Thurber. Now to Huntress up top. True. Over to Nadeau in the corner. The freshman playing catch on the perimeter. Villa Maria's defense has been superb though. True looking for help. And traveling with the basketball is Central Maine. Shot clock off for the rest of the half. Villa Maria ball up 6, 30 seconds left. 29 to be exact, 29.2. Left of the lane, Winfield short. Big battle there with Bush and Nadeau, and a held ball, or a foul actually. Quick foul call there, 17 seconds left. Goes on Villa Maria. Bonus time. Goes on Bush. Her second off the bench. Two shots for Abby Nadeau. That's a big one with 17 seconds left. Double bonus. No 1-and-1 in the women's game anymore. And no halves either, just quarters. A couple of years old now, those changes, but in case you weren't aware. Men's game still with the two 20-minute halves and the 1-and-1. Bad trip there for Central Maine. Rebound pulled down by Villa Maria. May have been a walk. Now Bush into the front court, 10 seconds. Flung over to Brown. Brown has knocked down some shots. Now up top, Adamson. Down to three. Shot off by Brown, well short. And Central Maine has a second and a half. Huntress, short. It's halftime. Villa Maria pulling away there later in the second quarter, and second half about to begin. It will be Villa Maria basketball. Burgess to inbound as they flip ends. And here we go with the second half, the winner of the championship game. Both of these teams were there last year. Only one will make it this year. Inbounds goes to Brown in the corner. At the foul line, Anderson. Now touch for Winfield. Left side to Brown. Down low, it's Hall. Orvani Hall, no good on the rebound to Brout. Central Maine looking for the first bucket of the second half. Hand off to Thurber. Now Thurber cross court to Huntress. Now to Everett in the corner. Everett may have walked with the basketball. No call. Shot clock at 17. Shot on the way, no good for Nadeau. Brout with the offensive board. Now baseline Everett. Everett to the bucket. Not a great shot. And the rebound is out of bounds. Central Maine with 15 to shoot. Less than 40 seconds into the third quarter. Trigger to Huntress, right side. Off to Brout. Up top to Everett. Great ball movement as usual by Central Maine. Long three on the way. No good, and the offensive rebound right to Huntress. Back to Thurber. Thurber jumper in the lane. No good, and the rebound Anderson. Villa Maria looks to push it. No points yet in the third. Burgess off to Brown. Brown, long two up top. Knocks it down. Bianca Brown off the bench. A big game for her. She has 9. 31-23. Villa Maria up 8. Their largest lead. Largest lead for anyone in this game. And they go back in their 2-3. They switch. On the bounce of the elbow, Nadeau. Now baseline. Everett. Everett puts it in. Her first two. It's 31-25, Villa Maria. Anderson. A little bump there. Hall in the lane, no good. Picks up the rebound. Tries to put it back, and Mike McCarthy, the head coach, wanted a foul. Everett the other way. Into the lane. Now wide open in the corner, Huntress. Cross court, Nadeau. Great ball movement again. Brout for three in the corner. Knocks it down. She has 5. 31-27, Villa Maria. Brout goes down after hitting that shot. No foul called, and Villa Maria brings it up. .740 left in the third. Villa Maria ball up 4. Shot clock at 8. Taking their time, it's Norvani Hall. Extra pass to Anderson. She's fouled. 2 shots upcoming for Estella Anderson. She has 7. Foul on Nadeau, her second. First foul of the half. First foul shots of the third quarter. Neither team has shot foul shots particularly well in this contest. 0 of 2, and the rebound to Central Maine. They have the ball down 4. Quickly up ahead, Thurber through center. Lost the handle, too quick with it. And a foul call, 2 shots upcoming for Everett. Foul goes on Winfield, her second. Bush in for Villa Maria, first substitution of the third. Bush has given Villa Maria good minutes off the bench. Anderson talking to her head coach, Michael McCarthy. Everett. 31-28, Villa Maria. Wright will come back in for the Vikings. That one short. The rebound pulled down by Villa Maria. They look to run. Pushing it up ahead is Winfield. Now to Burgess, left of the lane. Floats it in to Leah Burgess. She has 5. 33-28, Villa Maria. And Brout's down on the floor for Central Maine. Wright will come in for Villa Maria. Eliza Brout, they're looking at her right leg. Head coach Andrew Morong will go over, and checking in will be Chandler True, the next whistle for Central Maine. 7-11 left in the third. Villa Maria 33, Central Maine 28. Looking pretty good there as Brown walking off, putting pressure on that leg. Now hopping a little bit. We'll see if she's able to continue. And she is. She's going to stay out there. No, she's not. False alarm there. True will come in, the freshman. Basketball belongs to Central Maine. Huntress will bring it in. Man-to-man for Villa Maria. Into the front court. Everett. Left of the lane. Everett to the bucket. Nice move for Alyssa Everett. Fine move there. She has 5. More importantly, 33-30 Villa Maria. Up ahead to Burgess. Villa Maria is led by as many as 9, now down to 3. Down low to Bush. Turnaround shot, short. Upset with herself there. That would have put it up 5, the deficit. Now Everett, contact there with Wright, and she'll get called with a foul. Questionable call there, the foul on Jordan Wright. Her second. Yeah, I have to agree, that's not a good call there. In the corner, Huntress knocks it down. Huge turn of events there as Huntress knocks down her second 3. We're tied at 33. That foul on Wright, a big turning point perhaps. Now Bush the other way. Count it to Leah Bush. Her first field goal make, and Villa Maria back up 2. Maloney back in for for Central Maine. Bush will shoot 1 for Villa Maria after making the basket. Rebound Everett. 35-33 Villa Maria. Central Maine ball. 6:20 left in the third. In the corner, Huntress. She's open and she knocks it down. Another 3 for Kristen Huntress. Her third 3. She has 12 to lead the way. It's 36-35. Central Maine pass intercepted. Little bump. True. No good. Rebound pulled down by Burgess. Villa Maria. We're going to get the lead and the momentum back. 3 on the wing. Too strong off the mark for Wright. Offensive rebound. Hall can't put it in. Loose ball pulled down by Orvani Hall again. Blocked away by Maloney. And it's out of bounds over to Central Maine. Gary will check in for Villa Maria. Bush will check out. Inbounds goes to Maloney. Central Maine ball up 1. Thurber, baseball style pass. Trying to go baseline Everett. Shot no good, Maloney, and the rebound Burgess in traffic. Up ahead for Villa Maria. Burgess may take it herself. Offensive foul. Taking the charge is Thurber. Burgess picks up her third. 5:28 to go. Triggered into Central Maine. Up a point. Thurber up top. Between the circles. Behind the back dribble. Guarded tightly by Wright. We're going to go baseline is Everett. Everett looking for help. On the bounce of the freshman Maloney. Maloney right of the lane. Maloney gets by her defender. Reverse. Puts it in. Casey Maloney. Maloney lays it in her first two, 38-35 Central Maine. Now the other way to the bucket. Hall. She'll shoot 2. Media timeout here. 4:58 left in the third. Entertaining game indeed. Central Maine 38, Villa Maria 35. Villa Maria shoots 2 down 3 after this. This is the 2020 USCAA Basketball National Championships. Excella Health, the region's leading provider of advanced medical care, is proud to provide this year's on-site athletic training services to all of this year's participating student athletes and wishes all the teams good luck in this year's event. And also, Autoland Hyundai, your hometown dealer in Uniontown, they're now offering Hyundai complimentary maintenance for 3 years or 36,000 miles on your new Hyundai. Call 724-437-9999 or visit their website, AutolandHyundai.com, for more information. Autoland Hyundai. .458 left in the third quarter. Central Maine 38, Villa Maria 35. Villa Maria will shoot 2 down 3. The foul shots belong to Norvani Hall, number 14. After the foul went on Central Maine's Thurber, her first. Rattles it in. Central Maine up 1 with the ball. Thurber directs traffic up top. Off to True at the elbow. Everett, baseline Maloney. Knocks it home, another bucket for Maloney. 4 off the bench, 40-37 Central Maine. 4.5 left in the third. This one will come down to the wire in the semifinals, it appears. Both teams winning by double digits in the quarterfinals yesterday. Not going to be the case probably today, unless something very unusual happens down the stretch of the elbow. Burgess. Shot clock under 10. Villa Maria likes to move that shot clock down. Hall, nice extra pass. Wide open, right, can't hit it. And it's out of bounds. It's going to stay with Villa Maria. They put the shot clock at 20. On the reset there, since the ball went out of bounds off of Central Maine. Turn around, good. Hall knocks it. She has 6. 40-39, Central Maine picked off, but going out of bounds with it, almost too aggressive was Gary. Goes to Maloney. Now to Everett, and it's knocked out by Hall. Central Maine basketball, interior pass, goes to Everett. She can't make the layup, a couple of missed layups in this sequence, both teams. Now Burgess, nice pass to Wright, can't finish again. Wright misses another layup. She gets it back and she's fouled. That's actually Gary, and she'll shoot 2. Takia Gary. Foul goes on Thurber, her second. Back in for Villa Maria is Adamson. 2 shots for Gary. Davila will check back in along with Baudry for Central Maine. Wright has missed 2 layups. She'll check out. And the foul shot won't go. Knocks it in. Gary's on the stat sheet with 1. 3:39 left in the third. Central Maine 40, Villa Maria 40. Villa Maria was up 7 at halftime, or 6 actually, up 9 at one point. Now it's tied. Central Maine has had their leads as well. Now Maloney between the circles to Villa. Little bump there and a foul called on Wright. Third personal for Jordan Wright off the bench. Now Davila inbounds, 18 to shoot. Central Maine looking for the lead back. Long 3 on the way. Thurber knocks it down. Natalie Thurber has made 3 threes, and Central Maine's up 3 on the assist from Davila. Mustangs up 43-30. Natalie Thurber, give her 12, 3 threes. Now baseline Hall, contact, no call. Offensive rebound, put back, no good. And it's pulled down by the Mustangs. Into the front court, Thurber, bounce right side to Davila. Davila, nice pass down low, layup good. Mackenzie Baudry has 4. 45-40 now, the Mustangs up 5. Contact there with Gary and Davila, and it's out of bounds. Villa Maria ball. Call the foul on Davila, her 3rd. Double bonus for Villa Maria, but there will be foul shots, yeah, why not? .246 left in the third. Central Maine 45, Villa Maria 40. Two shots for Gary. Her second trip, she has a point today. Winfield will check in for Villa Maria. Winfield in, Gary makes 1, Central Maine up 4. Gary 2 of 4 at the foul line. Brought back in after the injury, quickly up ahead to Davila. Davila left side. Another 3 for Thurber, drains it. Natalie Thurber, her 4th 3. 15 on the game, Central Maine up 7. 48-41, the power of the 3 ball. all of a sudden Central Maine up. And a reach-in foul. Is that going to go on Davila? It will. That's her fourth. She'll come out. Everett will come in. 4 on Davila, a sophomore from El Paso, Texas. Foul line right. Wright with 3 fouls. She has 4 points. And gets her own rebound, trying to pull it away, and she does. Villa Maria ball on the block. Oh, can't put it in. Another missed layup. A lot of traffic, and Central Maine comes away with it. Thurber up top. And a double dribble on True. 2:04 left in the third. Villa Maria ball trailing Central Maine 48-42. Coming up next, Penn State Beaver, and Southern Maine, the winner of this, gets the winner of that game tomorrow at 2. In the women's D2 championship game. Turnaround good. Hall, timeout. 1:53 left in the third. Central Maine ball leading Villa Maria 48-44. This is the 2020 USCAA Basketball National Championship. The premier medical facility in the area, the Uniontown Hospital, supports the USCAA Basketball National Championships. Uniontown Hospital, located just minutes from Penn State Fayette, and is available to help you with all of your medical needs. Uniontown Hospital. Central Maine ball up 4. Brault banged herself up in the leg earlier in the game, but she's all right apparently. And Everett has the ball on the wing, almost intercepted by Wright. Now Brault, she walked with it. Into the front court, Burgess. Takes the 3 and almost knocked it down. Going to take a few more dribbles and maybe pass it a few more times there, and a held ball called. The arrow goes to Central Maine. Alternating possession. And the layup good, just like that, after the inbound goes for Audrey. She has 6. 50-44 Central Maine. 3 ball on the way, that one no good. Fighting for the rebound, Burgess, she'll get called for the foul. Gary back in. Burgess picks up her third. Make that her fourth. That's why she's out.
Shooting the line, Chandler, True. Return number 23, Talia Burgess,
51-44. Now the lead's up to 8 as True makes 2. She has 3 in the game. See who finishes the strongest here in the last minute. Trying to get the ball over the timeline. Central Maine aggressive. Finally pushed ahead by Winfield. Off to Brown. Brown left of the lane jumper. Knocks it down. Bianca Brown. She's been busy off the bench with 11. And it's 52-46 Central Maine. 50 seconds left. Goes over to Huntress on the wing. Shaw Clog and Game Clog about a 22-second difference. Taken away. Losing the handle almost and going down grabbing her knee is Gary, and we're going to stop play after the held ball. As Gary has injured her knee. Villa Maria ball with 28.5 seconds left in the third, and Central Maine up 52-46. Takia Gary banging up her knee there. Takia Gary having some issue here, not getting up yet, and her head coach and the trainer is out. And she will be assisted to the bench. With 28.5 seconds left in the third, and Central Maine up 52-46 here in the semifinal game. Villa Maria basketball. Shot clock, game clock, 2.5-second difference. And the Vikings look to regroup as Gary out of the game, and it's out of bounds over to Central Maine. Shot clock off the rest of the quarter, 27 seconds. Central Maine looks for another bucket. They're up 6. Huntress. True from the wing, short. Villa Maria has 17 seconds to work. Penn State Beaver and Southern Maine Community College to follow. The winner of this game gets the winner of that one in the title game Wednesday. Miscommunication there. Looks like it was tipped, and Brault will pull it down with 11 seconds. Now Huntress, we're going to get a shot off before the quarter ends. Pulled down by Everett. Little bump, no call. Everett runner. No good. Rebound right. Maybe just hold it, and we'll have a held ball with a second left. Now Central Maine can catch and shoot it here. 1 second even. Central Maine up 6. Let's get around the basket. And catch and shoot. No. After 3 quarters, Central Maine 52, Villa Maria 46. Fourth on the way next. This is the 2020 USCAA Basketball National Championships. Specialty Conduit and Manufacturing is a longtime supporter of the basketball championships in Uniontown. The recent 41,000 square foot expansion makes them the leading plumbing company in all of southwestern Pennsylvania. Specialty Conduit wishes all teams best of luck this weekend. Penn State Fayette.
For more than 100 years, Community Bank has been personally involved in our community. Business owners, nonprofit groups, government agencies, school administrators, and individual personal account holders aren't just our customers, they're our friends and neighbors. Community Bank is not just business, it's personal.
And off we go with the fourth quarter. Villa Maria ball down 6. They led by 6 at halftime, led by as many as 9. Game was tied at 40. That was the last tie we had. Anderson back in the game. Another missed layup. Villa Maria is going to kill themselves. They've missed shots right around the basket all game, even though they're only down 6. And again, led by as many as 9. They led by 6 at halftime. Central Maine with a big second half. Shot clock at 13, pulled down in the corner by Thurber. Now she looks to work up top. True, the 3, short. Long rebound, corralled by Wright for Villa Maria. Pushed up ahead to Brown, as Bush up ahead. On the bounce, wide open, lays it in, Bush. She has 5, and it's 52-48 Central Maine. 9 minutes left in regulation. Everett will check into the next whistle behind the back dribble as Rebrault. Nice bounce, but it's knocked out. Central Maine ball. Now it looks like Thurber is banged up, grabbing her knee. Injuries mounting in this physical game for both teams, and catch and shoot for Huntress. No good, long rebound, her own. Foul called on Anderson. Her third. Hall back in along with Burgess for Villa Maria. 8:40 left in the game. Central Maine 52, Villa Maria 48. 2 shots upcoming for Huntress. Five-point game. What a game for Huntress. Huntress has 14 3 threes. Davila's back in. Central Maine up 6. 8:40 left. Picked off, Brault. Over to Huntress on the wing. Central Maine looking to chip away. Brault in the corner. Almost knocked it down on a long rebound. Grabbed by Villa Maria on the bounce, and the finish good for Bianca Brown. She's been busy off the bench with 13, including a made 3. Central Maine up 54-50 to Villa. Thinking about the three is Everett in the corner, guarded by Bush. Tries to go baseline. Taken away. Villa Maria can make it a one-possession game again. Bianca Brown. Bounce. Layup. No good. Offensive rebound. Hall. 2 shots. Goes on Everett, her third.
Central Maine fouls number 11, Alyssa Everett, her third, team's first. Shooting at the line, Giovanni Hall.
Gets the bounce. Three-point game, one-possession game again. Rebound to Villa. Central Maine ball up 3. Quick with the basketball. Pushes it up ahead to Everett. DeVilla, fun to watch. Sophomore from Texas. Saw her last year in the title game. Huntress on the wing now with 12 to shoot. DeVilla pulls it down out near the timeline. Central Maine in trouble here. 7 to shoot. DeVilla at the foul line. Extra pass to Everett. Puts it up, no good. Might be a violation, but it's pulled down by Villa Maria. Up ahead to Bianca Brown. 3 ball will tie it. Looked like a walk there. Stripped and over to Huntress. Huntress in transition, guarded by Burgess. Clapping in her face, doesn't matter. And the layup good for Huntress to make it 56-51 Central Maine. Huntress with 16. To the bucket, no good. Offensive rebound, no good again. Hall, third time's the charm. Nirvani Hall. 56-53, Hall has 11 and a foul. Goes on right. That's her 4th. And Adamson and Winfield back in for Villa Maria. 6:55 left in regulation. Central Maine ball up 3. Villa Maria led by 6 at halftime, led by as many as 9. Last time the game was tied, it was at 40 all. And a walk, Villa Maria ball. 6:48 left in the 4th. Media timeout coming up in a couple of minutes, and these 2 teams need it, you would think, after physical game, a lot of injuries. Thurber grabbed her knee. Gary was banged up. Braut was banged up. That's an offensive foul for sure on Nirvani Hall. That's her 3rd. And it's a turnover, more importantly. Wasted possession. Hall can't complain about that. She threw the elbow. Now DeVilla to bring it up. Central Maine ball up 3 on this Tuesday afternoon in March. USCAA tournament. DeVilla launches the 3. Rebecca DeVilla knocks it down. Her first points. Lead back up to 6 for Central Maine. Right of the lane, Winfield. Hall for 3. Not a good shot. And the shot clock never reset for Central Maine. Cross court, wide open Huntress. She's already knocked down a tray of 3s, and the 2 no good. Jumping in for the rebound is Bush. Foul called and counted. Winfield. DeKayla Winfield, what a play. She has 9. 59-55 Central Maine with 5:47 left. Foul one on Thurber, her 3rd. Free throw good. 59-56, Central Maine with the ball in the lead, 5:47 to go. Villa Maria hanging around. Central Maine, though, had the lead the majority of the second half. Led by as many as 6, now down to 3. Davila between the circles. Everett right of the lane, looks for help off to Brault. In the lane, little floater, gets it to go. Eliza Brault has 7, 61-56. (61-56), 5:18 to go. Foul line, Davila goes up top. On the wing, Huntress. On the bounce, Everett, left of the lane, looks for help. Great baseline pass, phenomenal. And the 3 made in the corner, Natalie Thurber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 threes. Give her 18, and the lead's up to 8. Central Maine with 5 minutes left. Next whistle, immediate timeout. A phenomenal baseline pass leading to that 3. Pick set, and an offensive foul. Central Maine has the lead and the ball and the momentum. Timeout on the floor. 4:43 left in regulation. Central Maine 64, Villa Maria 56. This is the 2020 USCAA Basketball National Championships. This timeout brought to you by Auto Lane Hyundai, your hometown dealer in Uniontown. They're now offering Hyundai complimentary maintenance for 3 years or 36,000 miles on your new Hyundai. Call 724-437-9999 or visit their website, AutoLaneHyundai.com, for more information. Schumars congratulates Penn State fan and its supporters for the 12th anniversary. Schumars is excited to share 12 years of memories with Penn State fan and the USCAA, and they wish every team the best of luck this week in the Small College National Championships. Central Maine ball after the foul. They're up 8 with 4:43 left, looking to put Villa Maria away. Villa Maria led by 6 at halftime, is led by as many as 9. Now Central Maine up 8, brought to the basket. Count it! Central Maine up 10. Eliza Brault. My goodness, Central Maine has all the momentum now, and most importantly, the 10-point lead can make it 11. Can't connect. Rebound Bush. Villa Maria's got to go now. Into the front court right. On the wing to Burgess. In the corner for 3, Brown. That's just inexcusable there. Coach McCarthy has to be fuming. Davila wide open to the bucket. Timeout, 4:14 to go. Central Maine up 68-56. This is the 2020 USCAA Basketball National Championships. Follow the USCAA on social media for the most up-to-date happenings during the tournament. Use the official tournament hashtag USCAA National 20 to see what others are posting about the tournament. Villa Maria ball down 12. 4 minutes to go. Into the front court. Goes off to right. Now Bush right of the lane. May have had steps, and now Brout comes in to the bucket. Can't finish. Rebound Huntress. And now Central Maine be wise to slow this thing down. And Davila will do just that, it looks like. Smart basketball there, up 12 with 3:40 left. Shot clock at 7. Right side going baseline. Huntress puts it in. Kristen Huntress lays it in. She has 18. A lot of those threes. And it's 70-56. Central Maine well on their way to playing for another national championship. National championship. Beat Villa Maria last year, and they'll go back this year, it looks like, to play either Beaver, Penn State Beaver, or Southern Maine. Could be an all-Maine title game. Central Maine just too much down the stretch. Jumper, no good. Hall puts it in. 70-58. And a bump and a foul on Winfield. Now, even worse for Villa Maria, double bonus, so Central Maine will shoot now the rest of the game, every foul. It's going to be nearly impossible, it looks like, for Villa Maria to get back in, with now Thurber going to the line. Villa Maria down 12, 3:11 left. Thurber with 18. 5 threes. Knocks it in. Huntress has made three threes, yes. She has 18. Leading the way is Thurber with 19. And can't go. 71-58. Rebound goes to Villa Maria. Pushing it ahead is Burgess. Right in the corner, Brown. Brown goes baseline. Now back to Burgess. Desperation time for Villa Maria. Knocked out by Thurber, and she crashes into the first row on the other side. Inbound goes to Brown. 15 to shoot. Posting up is right of the lane Hall. And bumping with the other number 14, True, out of bounds. 20 to shoot for Villa Maria. .247 left in the game. Central Maine 71, Villa Maria 58. Hall off her foot, rolls right to Thurber, who has 19 points, 5 threes. Tipped into the backcourt, right all over her. Good pass to Hall. The assist for Brown, another bucket for Navani Hall. She has 15, 71-60. Central Maine pushing it, up 11, 2 minutes to go. Let that clock roll. Between the circles, Huntress. Any fouls, 2 shots for Central Maine though. So we go down to 2 minutes left. Huntress in the lane, contact, no call. 5 to shoot, brought in the corner, drains it. Her second made 3, she has 11. 74-60, Central Maine up 14. A minute 40 left in the contest. Jumper left side, Burgess knocks it home. 12-point game, 90 seconds left. And Central Maine is heading to the championship game again. To the bucket, foul, and 2 for Huntress. Huntress will shoot 2. Villa Maria in a major hold down 12 to Central Maine. 1:27 left in the game. Central Maine getting into it. Their fans they brought from Auburn, Maine. Their final year they'll be here at Fayette County as Huntress makes the first. Give her 19. It's been Huntress and Thurber. Little conference there for Villa Maria. That's not really allowed. Up on the way and good. 19 for Thurber, 20 for Huntress. 3 balls help that total, and it's 76-62 Central Maine. Bush, no good. And Anderson, no. Desperation time, a foul, and 2 shots for Estella Anderson. She has 4. 1:10 left, 76-62 Central Maine. Penn State Beaver ready to go. So is Southern Maine. They'll play the next game, and the winner of that game will get Central Maine in the championship Wednesday at 2. Bush. Villa Maria has missed a bunch of layups, and you feel for them. They played a good game. Central Maine, though, just the perennial power. Not that Villa Maria is anything to sneeze at. They're the second best team in this bracket, I think. At least of the teams I've seen. I have not seen Penn State Beaver. They'll play next, and Southern Maine as well had a win by 15 over a very undermanned Cincinnati Claremont team who only dresses 7. DeVilla will shoot 2. Central Maine will put this one away. Central Maine seems like they've been shooting foul shots the whole quarter. A double bonus. Once you get to 5 fouls in a quarter in the women's college game. DeVilla has 6. A sophomore from Texas. She won the title last year as a freshman. Good to see her back. And it's out of bounds to Central Maine. Up 15 now. So again, Villa Maria was up 6 at halftime, up at one point by 9. And it was 40-40 at one point. Now it's 77-62 Central Maine. Led by Thurber and Huntress. Timeout. 56 seconds left. Central Maine 77, Villa Maria 62. Official sponsor of the 2020 USCAA Small College National Championships, Chesler's Fine Furniture offers quality furniture at low prices and the best service in the Tri-County area. Visit their store on Route 51 in Uniontown. It's where customers send their friends. Chesler's Fine Furniture. You can see Rich Lacey, Brother Joe. In the Fayette Plaza. 12th and final year of this tournament in Fayette County, Pennsylvania. Next year and the year after in Richmond, Virginia. Home of the Spiders, who beat Duquesne in the A-10 matchup a few days ago. Duquesne plays here in Pittsburgh, nearby Pittsburgh, the Dukes. Great job by Keith Dambrod this year. That's a foul, 2 more for Central Maine with 51 seconds left in the contest. Huntress, what a game. Thurber has 19, Huntress has 20. Huntress has made 3 threes, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Thurber. Huntress has Clemente 21. It's 78-62, the lead up to 16. Hard to believe that any team is winning this game by 16. But here we go. Anderson on the lane. No good. Another missed layup and a long rebound pulled down by Nadeau back in. Off to Huntress. See the call off the Dogs. Still the shot clock there and a foul. 2 more coming up for Huntress. Central Maine Community College will go to the championship game. One more. 23. 10 of 12 of the foul line is Huntress. 80-62. They're up 18. My goodness. Shot clock and game clock nearly identical. Central Maine can dribble it out. Just over the timeline, that'll do it. Final score, Central Maine 80, Villa Maria 62. Central Maine Community College going back to the women's D2 championship game. What a game. Central Maine pulling away to win by 18. Central Maine, your winner. The final again, Central Maine 80, Villa Maria 62. Central Maine Community College Mustangs will go to the Women's Division II National Championship game tomorrow. Coming up next, Penn State Beaver will take on Southern Maine Community College. That's coming up in just a bit. And again, what a game for Kristen Huntress and Natalie Thurber, your leading scorers in this one. Central Maine, after winning the championship last year, gets back to the title game. We'll be joined by Kristen Huntress here. Hi, congratulations.
Thank you.
Nick Barczyk here, joined by Kristen Huntress. Kristen, what a game, and Central Maine, your squad back in the national championship game. How does it feel?
It feels great. I mean, we've been here before. We knew we had to focus on the little things and do what it takes to get the win. We played as a team today, and we know no one cares about our success in the past here, so we know we just got to come in here and give our hardest, and I'm really proud of how we played today.
And as a team that is, it seems like every year in this tournament and in this championship game now, how does it feel to have that added pressure as the favorite pretty much every year?
I think we like it. We definitely, it's nice having the experience of being here so often. Our coach really knows how to make it seem almost normal to us. So we're still in that same rhythm every game. So I think the experience speaks a lot. And I know myself and my other junior teammate, this is going to be our 3rd time in this game. So I think we're well prepared for it. Coach does a great job preparing us for these types of games.
I know you just got done playing a game, but you do have a championship game tomorrow against the winner of the Southern Maine Penn State Beaver game. Any idea, have you watched any of these two teams, and what challenges could either of them pose tomorrow?
We haven't seen much of the Beaver team. SM is in our conference. We played them in our conference championship game, so I mean, we know each other. Both of these teams know each other like the back of our hands. Our coach has probably scouted this Beaver team, so I'm sure we'll hear about them, but I think either team, that we face is just going to be focusing on the little things, and it'll be our last game of the season, so making sure we don't leave anything on the floor.
Well, Kristen Huntress, great game. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Great game as always. Central Maine back in the championship game. Congratulations.
Yes. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us. Kristen Huntress there with us from, thank you, Central Maine Community College. What a game. Finishing with 23. Natalie Thurber as well had 19 in the win. And what a game it was for Central Maine, winning it 80-62, your final score. Thank you, sir. We have final stats here. As the Mustangs pulling away, improving to 27-3. Villa Maria finishes at 19-6. And again, Kristen Huntress, who we just talked to, what a game, was 6 of 12 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3, 8 of 10 from the foul line. And her teammate Natalie Thurber finished with 19, 6 of 12 from the field, 5 of 8 from 3, and 2 of 4 from the foul line. And again, your final score, Central Maine wins by 18, 80-62 over Villa Maria. And the second semifinal coming up, Penn State Beaver and Southern Maine on the way next. I'm Nick Barczyk. This is the 2020 USCAA Basketball National Championship.